Fishy's Inferno, aka Fish on Cloud Nine, aka motherfucking Monkey Boy Fish. Um, alright, so today's story is about infidelity, insecurity, indecency, and how if you worry too much about something, you probably might push it to happen. But after that, you get to learn. All right, now before we start the story, I want to take a little dabby dab and let's get high. Wow. All right. Now that we got the smoke out of the way, out of my eye, let's get into it. So, this story takes place about 2 years ago. I believe I was like 18. She's like 21 something. She's a little cougar, you know what I'm saying? um, and me and her were talking on and off again, on IG mostly. We met up a few times. Nothing really went down. And she was like, IRL, she was like a little 7. IG, she was like a 9 and looking good on IG. And got me. And that all came to a stop when she got pregnant. Now, I saw the baby grown. Sure, we were like still texting, but like obviously she had a fucking baby daddy. Some nigga got her pregnant. And then she finally had her baby, right? So a few months goes by and we haven't really talked like that. And I finally get a message out of the blue and it's like, have we fucked? And I was like, been around the block a few times, I know what that means. That means, hey, my nigga's in my phone. Don't say some dumb shit. And so I told him the truth. I was like, yeah, we flirted a bit here and there, but like, I never boinked your girlfriend or your baby mama or whatever. And that was like the end of it, right? And then I started getting a message from her other alt account saying, hey, yeah, my baby daddy is in my account, confirming what I already knew. And then I have no idea what happened after that. Already, he's on like an insecurity filled rampage right now. He's fucking going ballistic. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, I guess, right? I get it. I would hate to be in his shoes too. But then I start getting threats from him, right? On IG from like a fucking weird fake account he made. And so I hit up my cousin. Actually I didn't even piece the two at first. I was like, first this, now this. Who's this dude hating on me? Like I didn't piece it together. And until I told my cousin, I was like, yo, do you know this dude? He was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, I showed my cousin, I was like, yo, do you know this dude? He was like, oh yeah, that's her baby daddy. And then I was like, oh, cool. And he was all like, he's just being a dick. He's just like, when I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up. This bullshit and that. And then I sent him this meme right here. I'm gonna play it.
Hey, bro, and you love you no matter what, bro. I don't. Bro, please, bro. Why you do?
Right? So I sent him that, and he's like, how did you get that message? And then from there, I'm presuming that, he probably sent the fucking same type of voicemail to, from the girl. And then, just to fuck with him, I was just like, yeah, no, bro, she sent it to me. Because, like, I'm just being a douche. It's one of my many talents. Why not use it when I can? And then after that, he starts blowing my phone up on, like, Snapchat. He's calling me. He's just, like, blowing my shit up. And it's 3 in the morning or, like, 2 or something. It's late, right? And I'm bored. I'm just like, fuck it, Let's see what bro's talking about. And he calls my phone and he's like, bro, did you really fuck her? And I'm like, no, bro. I told you no. What more do you want from me? No. No, leave me alone. Right? And he's just like, bruh, tell me the truth. I'm really just trying to get our family together. And it's like, obviously, she doesn't like you, bro. Like, sure, you could be the baby daddy. That doesn't mean that you're gonna be in the picture. Or, like, she doesn't like you, right? She don't like you. Just leave it be. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do if I was you, right? And I was like, you know what? Let me be a shoulder for a second, right? And I'm just being condescending as fuck. I'm telling him, I was like, yo, King, she didn't send that to me, bro. I that's a meme, right? You should have known that was a meme. It's a pretty famous meme. And then I was like, bro, why do you think I'm blanking your girl? And he's like, the flannel, bro, the flannel. I was like, what flannel? And then, funny enough, that me and her actually had a very, very similar flannels that I can't find right now, and I have been missing that thing for a few days. Yeah, so I'm just like literally just trying to set him straight. I'm like, bro, you're being over dramatic. You're crying like a girl. Fuck off of my DMs. And he just gets mad at me, calling me a liar. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what you want from me. If you don't want me to tell the truth, then why ask? Why not just fucking jump to your conclusions and go from there? I guess he needed someone to blame, but it's whatever. And I'm like, bro, alright, you're calling me a liar. Whatever, I can't set you straight. You're a lost cause. I'm going to sleep. So a few days goes by, and I'm getting a text from like the chick, and she's just apologizing, right? And we're just laughing at it because he's going fucking Kanye over here for no reason. And then she was like, honestly, we should just fuck to. I don't know, if he just wants to keep accusing us of it, why not just do it? It's not like he's not going to be the same type of way anyways. And I was like, baby, I thought you'd never ask. And she's like, bet. I'm like, bet. When can I pull up? And she's like, tonight. I'm like, a whole new world, right? So I am getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm getting excited. I'm like, yo, she just had that baby. She looking good too. Her body came back. Exactly, meow. He knows what's up. Body came back. She looking good, right? And I pull up. I don't have a car of my own, so I pull up in my mom's car, right? Beep beep. I'm in my mom's car. Pick up some hoes. And I'm not even finna cap. That shit was primo. And shit was. Mm, People have their own ideas on pregnancy pussy. Me, I'm just like, ooh, ooh, that shit's squishy. You feel me? And I'm not proud to say it. I'm not ashamed either. But I bust pretty quick. And my plan was, after I nut, I'm just gonna keep going. And yeah, so I just keep going until she asks me. She's like, "Yeah, have you nutted yet?" And I'm like, "Uh, yeah." She's all like, "For real? Where?" I was like, in you." And she was like, "Italy." And I was like, "Yeah." She started freaking out, and then we're driving back to her house. Pissed off, and she's all like, "Can I get $50?" And I'm like, $50 for what? And she's like a plan B. And she's like a plan B, and I'm like, but you just had a baby. You can't have another one for a little bit, right? Like a cooldown rate, right? Like you got a cooldown effect on having babies. Like you don't need that $50. And she had flames in her eyes. And because I had the audacity to say that dumb shit. And that was kind of like our last conversation ever. I just come to like figure out more from my cousin because he's closer to them. Yeah, so I guess he still comes around. She was pissed that I gave no warning. Understandable. And yeah, that's about it. I said all that to say this. Don't be that guy. I don't think anybody could say it better than, Pink Guy himself.
It goes to show
None of these
that none of
hoes
these
are worth
hoes
a dime.
are worth a dime.
Right, and then with that, I'm about to say dale. Y'all stay safe, stay dangerous. See ya.